From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat. Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Monday, June 23rd. After 2 weeks of emotional testimony and graphic evidence, Joesef Barraza has been found guilty of first-degree murder and 3 counts of sexual assault. Jurors deliberated for about 3 hours before convicting the 28-year-old, who prosecutors say had a history of drugging women to sexually assault them while they were unconscious. They say that pattern repeated on May 17, 2021, when Barraza drugged Carly Schaaf, but this time the drugs proved fatal.
Mr. Barraza took it too far with Carly Schaaf and killed her while he was trying to satisfy his own depraved sexual desires. But this wasn't an accident.
Schaaf's body was found 3 weeks later at Pawnee Lake. Barraza's attorney argued there's no proof he gave her the drugs. Barraza's sentencing is set for August 14th. Now to the latest on 2 teens who were hospitalized after a June 13th shooting near 11th and Hill. Police say a 15-year-old tried to rob a 14-year-old at gunpoint, leading to both of them firing shots. Each was armed with a stolen gun. The 14-year-old, now out of the hospital, faces 2 weapons charges. Another teen has been arrested for providing the 15-year-old with a gun. Charges are pending for that 15-year-old once he's released. Another crime update, this time involving an ICE arrest in Bellevue. Homeland Security investigations tells our Omaha sister station several known gang members in the area are in the country illegally, and getting them off the streets can be dangerous. Last week, federal agents arrested 30-year-old Gabriel Hurtado Carriaco, a suspected Venezuelan gang member, during a traffic stop that quickly escalated.
Initially, when he was being placed under arrest, he started fighting with one of the agents and actually started to choke her out.
An FBI agent was also injured during that arrest. Carriaco now faces charges including attempted murder and assault of a federal officer. Meanwhile, state troopers are sounding the alarm after 2 cruisers were hit in the past 10 days, including one near Paxton just yesterday. NSP says a trooper was closing the passing lane for a crash when a car hit that cruiser. No one was hurt, but the driver was cited for reckless driving. In a bizarre case out of Lancaster County, the sheriff's office is warning about a scam after a Bennet man lost hundreds of dollars to someone posing as country star Luke Bryan. The 59-year-old began receiving messages last week and believed he was talking to the singer. According to LSO, the scammer asked for access to his savings account, then took about $600. Now, 2 major changes impacting Lincoln families. The City Council has approved a rate increase from Lincoln Electric System that could raise customer bills by about 4%. The hike comes after new regional guidelines were issued following major U.S. winter storms, requiring LES to generate more energy to improve reliability during extreme weather. Some residents voiced concerns about the impact on low-income families, but LES says this is the most cost-effective way to meet the new requirements. And after years of delays, Nebraska's waitlist for services for intellectually and developmentally disabled residents is gone. Governor Jim Pillen joined others in Lincoln to mark the milestone. Families had often waited so long for care that it was no longer needed. DHHS says everyone on the list has been contacted and will receive services if they're still needed. New applicants can now apply directly through the DHHS website. And some sports news to close out your headlines. The seat in the Greg Sharp radio booth is filled again. 4 months after the legendary broadcaster's passing, Kyle Crooks is Nebraska's new play-by-play voice. Crooks joins the Huskers from Florida, where he held various media roles. A New Jersey native, he will serve as director of broadcasting and co-host Sports Nightly on the Huskers radio network. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat, sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.